Hey, it's Tim, and this is my day 4 video, hiking on the PCT. During this day, we had a lot of wind, and so a lot of the dialogue didn't come out in my videos and in the scenes and stuff. So I just cut out a lot of the dialogue and put a lot of music in there from some of your favorite TV shows. So I hope you enjoy that, and stay tuned after the video. At the very end, I'm going to do some gear swap, and you can see what I'm going to be changing out. I'll show you what I was using, and I'll show you what I'm going to use. So some exciting. Is that a dog? Right there? It was. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go get the gear ready. Enjoy the video, and we'll see you at the end. All right, later. This is day 4. And what a horrible night. Hardly got any sleep. Some serious wind and rain. Cold as it is, and as cold and rainy as it was last night, it's a beautiful morning. There's birds chirping. It's wet. I've been hiking, so I'm not cold anymore. Here's a trail. Lots of chaparral and boulders. We're gonna go up this hill over here. And breakfast is coming soon. All right, I'm now officially in Borrego State Park. We're headed down into the desert part. It's still freezing out, so it's time to start dropping layers.
Look at what's happened to me.
Ooh, a cookie. Found a cookie in my jacket pocket.
Suddenly I'm on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, it hit me from out.
Walking and singing. Headphones and music are great. I wonder if John Muir had this. I don't think so. Everything, there wouldn't be a single thing. Look at the view. That could be married, and when we'd be happy, wouldn't it be nice? Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ooh, we're coming around this corner right here. I think we're gonna get an awesome view of this like huge valley. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I can't wait to get to Julian. I'm like super. Oh, there's more canyons and stuff, and clouds too. I think down that hole.
Breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing.
Oh man, you know, I'm trying to get the Scissors Crossing here, at least get to the road, so I can hitch into Julian. I am so excited to have finally made it to the desert floor. After all day up in the mountains, in the rain and the wind and all the, I finally, after going around all those, it's around the next bend, finally made it to the desert floor. So excited. Headed to Scissors Crossing, maybe a mile, and I'll be at the road. And I just met a guy on trail back behind me. He stopped to go potties. And he's going, his wife's picking him up at Scissors Crossing, and they're going to get me right into Julian. Which is great, because my shins hurt really bad.
Who could it be? for you.
All right, I'm in Julian, and I just ate here at this place called Soups and Such Cafe. And when you come into town, it's on the right-hand side. It's like one of the first places. And it was so good. I had this big bowl of soup and these fries. They were sweet potato fries and a cup of hot coffee. And now I'm gonna go try to find a room because it's freezing. I mean, literally freezing here in Laguna. I can't even see if there's cars as I cross the street. Oh, there's one coming. Have to be careful. Don't get smashed. Smashed in Julian. And then there's a hotel right across the street. The waitress told me, food server, whatever you call her. She was wonderful. She said there's a place right across the street here, the Julian Lodge. That's where I'm going. All right, I'm super stoked. I got a room here at the Julian Lodge. It's the last room available. There's two big giant buses outside. Two big giant buses, and I think they took all the rooms. So I got the last one, and she said it's a little tiny one. I said I don't need a big room. Look, there's a toilet. A toilet and a shower. I'm going to use that. It's going to be awesome. Hey, other hikers, when you're PCTing and you pull into a place like this, and you're going to stay like the night, and then you take a shower and get all washed up clean. What do you put on? What do we wear? What's the deal? I have no clean clothes. I'm gonna have to put my stinky clothes back on. That's gross, but I won't do it till the morning. Anyway, I'm spending the night here at the lodge. It's supposed to snow here tonight. It's supposed to be really, really cold. So it's already like 32 degrees, 34 degrees outside, she said. So anyway, I'm glad to get indoors. All right, love you guys. Have a good night. It's great when these hotels come with standard tent drying facilities. Yay! Hey, good morning. I'm still here in Julian. How awesome is it to get off trail and go take a shower and have some hot coffee? I haven't had hot coffee on the trail, so I had some hot coffee and I had an amazing dinner and I slept in a warm, soft, comfortable bed. Got in here, caught up on YouTube videos, and what a great time it is to get off the trail. But I'm out of time in my window to get to Warner Springs, so I'm going to head home. My wife is coming to pick me up. Yay, I miss her desperately. And so I'm gonna regroup and come back to Scissors Crossing and jump back on the trail and have a new plan for the rest of the, or at least another section of the trail. So I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, and please subscribe if you haven't already. There's more coming. And the other thing I'm gonna do when I get home is go through my gear, and there's a lot of things that I think I have that I wanna change out. Not Grover, he's a keeper, but some things that in here that, it's not heavy. I'm only like 30 pounds, but I took way too much food. So I'm gonna go through all of that stuff, and we'll see what I throw out and what I keep. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Hey, wait, don't go. There's something I want to show you. Thanks for sticking around and watching my videos. Here I am at home. I'm gonna go back on trail in a couple days, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the things I was gonna change. It's kind of cool doing section hiking because you can go out and hike for a little bit, and then you kind of come home and go do some work, hang out with family and be with the ones you love, and go back out and keep going. I really am bummed. I mean, I love my family, but I really love being on the trail, and I'm so bummed that I had to come home. But sometimes, you know, you just got to. So anyway, being out there for 4 days, I kind of picked up on a lot of things. And I mean, I've backpacked before, but I'm really trying to get my pack lighter and more efficient. And I'm getting there. And so there's an advantage to coming home and swapping gear out and getting back out there. So anyway, the first thing that I kind of picked up on was my tent. My tent's light, I think it's 2.5 pounds. It's a Big Agnes Fly Creek UL2 Mountain Glow. And it's like 2.5 pounds, I think. So that's this, but look how big and kind of, I can compress it more, but it still weighs what it weighs. So that's out of here. Tent poles, out of here. I'm not gonna throw those. This was the ground sheet that I used. It's a footprint, probably a little more heavier than what I needed. So that's gone. And I'm going to get rid of this Z-Lite, which is great. It's super lightweight. I think it's only like 14 ounces. It's 14 ounces, which is great, but it's so bulky and it's so big and it just kind of hanging there. And the other thing was I had one really cold night. And where I was laying on this, I mean, it's not very thick, you can see, but I mean, a lot of people use these and love them, but maybe more in a warmer climate. This thing, I was freezing on the bottom. The ground was cold and I was laying on this thing and I was cold. My sleeping bag was warm. I was warm all around it, but this thing was cold on the ground. So, that being said, hey, check out my house. I'm at the house. I'm switching packs. I'm gonna ditch the, that was an Exos 58 Osprey, and I wanted to go with something smaller. So I dug around my garage and found my old Gregory. This is a Gregory Zulu 30. And it's not the lightest pack, but with everything in it, it's fully loaded with like 3.5 days of food. Water, I've got 2 smart water bottles in here. Actually, one of them is a Life Water, sorry. 2 water bottles there, I got one in the back. Everything's filled up, and I'm only at 22 pounds. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let's look at what's inside here. First of all, I'm gonna be real quick. Grover always hikes. I got one of these super cheapo Amazon sit pads because I'm getting rid of the Z-Lite. I'm gonna want something to sit on. So that's right there, that's easy. And it's got a big meshy front pocket. I've got my knock bag. So if I have a long water carry, I can put water in there. I think it's 2 liters. Is it 2 liters? Yeah, 2 liters. Potty bag. My deuce of spades, shovel, and some toilet paper. My Sawyer squeeze. You know what? We're gonna get rid of this little mesh bag. Sawyer squeeze. That thing's out here. Sawyer squeeze. Oh, that's it in there. Okay. Inside the brain, I filled with snacks. Bars. Yeah, a bunch of bars are in there. Okay, inside the main compartment, there's a zipper pouch inside here, and in here I have a bandana, my headlamp. That's it. I've got a pair of REI rain pants that I bought. They're really light and really thin, and they worked pretty good in my first couple days, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep those. I've got my parka, which is I've talked about this before, it's an Alp Kit, synthetic, insulated, waterproof parka. I love it. And I went with a much smaller sized food bag this time. It's not quite as much, but that's enough with some food in it. I've got my electronics bag, my battery for my phone recharge. What else is in here? Oh, a plug-in USB charger and some batteries for my camera, which I'm using right now. And also, in my last videos, I had a real trouble with the wind, just because, you know, everybody does. But I just came today, these little furry microphone dealy bobbers, wind filters, I don't know what you call them. But I'm gonna try that. They glue right on top of your camera, and I'm right over the microphone hole, and I'm gonna try that. I got these on Amazon. If you just search, if you're looking for some, I don't know what I searched. Microphone camera, microphone windy sock thingy. Anyway, my little first aid bag, which is some, I got rid of the tweezers. Just some lotion, repair kit for my sleeping pad, some powder, toothbrush, toothpaste, and some Advil, and some tape. What's I got in here? Oh, Sea to Summit Spork for eating. Oh, this is a Poly Cryo ground cloth, which, see how tight these are wrapped? I'll probably never get that back in there. Here is my cook set, which is a Tokes 530 milliliter pot, my BRS stove, a small Bic lighter, and that's it. My sleeping bag is right here. I've talked about it before, and now I forgot what it's called. It's called a REI Igneo 17, which seems to be plenty warm for me. And then here I've got my sleeping shelter, which is a tarp, which is a Gossamer Gear tarp. And it looks like this all set up. I love it so far. I haven't slept in it, but I'm excited that it only weighs like 12 ounces. The thing's like, I mean, it's like super small. And it's really easy to set up, and I can't wait to sleep under it. I love cowboy camping, so this will probably be just fine for me. The only thing I haven't worked out is maybe a bug problem. If we have bugs somewhere, I might have a little issue with that. But mosquitoes don't seem to bite me anyway. And then lastly in here is my, well, almost lastly, is my Perea sleeping pad, which is a Recharge UL. It's called a Perea Recharge UL sleeping pad. It's like 20 ounces. 20 ounces, not very heavy. It has an R value of 3.5, which is a whole 1 point higher than the Z-Lite. So I'm hoping I'll be a little warmer on the cold grounds with that. What else is in here? That's it in the main compartment. And then I just have titanium shepherd hood steaks for the tarp. All that's in a 30-liter bag. I actually kind of think this is a little bit more than 30 liters, but that's what it's called. It's just got a huge compartment. And the thing's comfortable. This pack by itself with nothing in it weighs 3 pounds. So that's a little bit more than I want. I told you I had a Exos 58 by Osprey, and I traded that in for a 48, and that hasn't come yet. But actually, I'm just planning on using that when I get up where I need a bear canister. But I think this pack is going to work out pretty good, and I'm kind of excited to use it. So anyway, thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate all your comments and all the stuff that you guys have been saying. I hope you love the music. There's more of that to come. I've got like a whole bunch of those. So old 80s TV show theme songs, and they're super fun to watch if you're over 25. Anyway, happy hiking. I hope you guys are out on the trail, and hopefully I see you on the trail. I can't wait to get back out there. I'm going nuts. All right, see ya. Bye.